Okay, being 6:30 on April 18th, 2023. With a motion in a second, I'll call this meeting to order.
Motion open.
Second.
All in favor? Okay. Again, Zoning Board of Appeals, meeting April 18th, 2023. First order of business is to approve the minutes from March 7th, 2003. Has everybody had a chance to take a look at them?
Yes. Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So moves. The only meeting mail that we have, I believe, was the email that we've already distributed around from the building inspector. Everybody's had a chance to look at it, right?
Yep.
We'll move right into our new business. Before we move into business, I just want everybody to know, I see both applicants here, so I'm only going to say it once. There's only 4 of us here this evening. If you choose to postpone, that's fine. Normally, there's 5 members here.
Okay.
We have 1 member absent and nobody to take his place this evening. You do need a unanimous decision to get what you need this evening. I don't see any issue. If at any time during our discussion, you decide you want to continue the meeting due to that, you're more than welcome to. Okay? Sorry? So, first case is case 2023-0418A, case of Thomas and Julie Bosworth of 105 Rockland Street in Dartmouth, petitioning the board to be able to convert a single-family house into a 2-family dwelling on a lot with a minimum 3,000 square foot area at 188 Middle Road. This request is being made under the provision of section 3.3.4B5. Mr. and Mrs. Bosworth, you have the floor.
How we doing?
Very good. You?
Yeah. Not too much to say. I don't know if we know to actually have to get the approval. I guess we meet all the requirements, my understanding is, from the building inspector. So we're just trying to put a 1,400 square foot addition on to an existing dwelling. And I think that's about it.
Okay. Again, I did ask Mr. Babola to go through the file, make sure there was no problems with this case and the next one. He did get back with a letter that we've, I'll read his review on that one. After reviewing this application, I feel the applicable zoning section should be 331B6, which again, I showed you guys, just basically says that as long as it's been in existence for more than 2 years, has the 30,000 square foot, and will maintain its single-family look. There shouldn't be any issues. Again, and the board agrees, you can ask for an amendment to be voted, proceed with the case. The change will not have a negative bearing on the case, and the description of proposed work is adversely advertised correctly. I've driven past the property, and in my opinion, the proposed work will not negatively impact the surrounding neighborhood. All sections of the bylaw have been met. So, I don't know if, is there anybody, I know you guys are the applicant, you're on the next one, but I have to ask, is there any neighbors who are for or against this who'd like to speak this evening? Does the board have any questions for the applicant? Does the board wish to proceed?
Yes. Make a motion to approve.
I second.
We have a motion to approve the 2-family dwelling as applied for, and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.
Thank you.
Good luck on your project.
Thank you.
Appreciate
It's
this.
pretty extensive.
You need to just talk to Kara so that you can sign some paperwork and moving forward. Yep. No, Sue. Let's get Sue. He's already.
Is it? Ah,
So she can stay on the
perfect.
property.
It'll make it conform.
That works
Still
out
an
good.
undersized lot, but it.
Yeah, I was looking at the plans, and so you did a lot of work.
Yeah, we
That's all
already did the
right.
septic,
Yeah,
the footings
good.
are in, we're in good shape right now. Where am I signing? Just under him?
Just underneath.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna give them 1 minute to get through before we start the next case.
And then we take one.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
so
Take
much.
care.
Thank you,
Okay.
Have a
gentlemen.
nice night.
That's that. That's that. That's that.
Legal matter.
That's that.
Legality.
They seem pretty happy.
Okay, our next case, case 2023.04.18B. The case of Frank Simmons of 835R Middle Road petitioning the board to be able to convert a non-conforming lot and structure from a garage into a single-family home at 46 Victor Street. This request is being made under the provisions of section 3.3.1.E.2. Okay, Frank, you have the floor.
Thank you guys for taking the time to look this over. It's basically pretty cut and dry of what I'm trying to do. The building's already there, the footprint's there. I'm just trying to turn it into a residence rather than just a garage.
I do have a little background on this building. Been there a long time. It's been used as a kind of a warehouse of storage and run small businesses out of for years. Because it was grandfathered for that use, it was built prior to zoning. And the building's always been used as such. I want to say the second floor was added to it with with permits pulled out 15 years ago, maybe a little more. So the whole structure's there.
Is it tied in already? Water,
It is not tied in, but I believe the
I am
permits have been
permitted, I
pulled,
am
right?
permitted already to tie it in.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
Permit's paid for, the work's just waiting on this approval.
Okay.
So the thing is currently, it's an undersized lot to build a new home, but it's has an existing building on it. But it's also, non-conforming is the undersized lot, but also non-conforming is the use. What we'd be doing by changing it over to single family is actually making it more conforming. It would now be a conforming use with an undersized lot. In a sense, less non-conforming than it is. So, in my opinion, he's doing a service, not taking away. I just want you to be aware, you are changing the use, so
Yep.
you do lose the right to, run a business out of there.
Oh, I sold the business.
Yep.
The business has been gone for.
Just want to make sure that everybody knows going forward,
Yep.
any business run out of there would have to be something that is a conforming use building.
Correct.
Something that, if it's a home occupancy type of thing that falls within the guidelines, obviously could be done.
Right.
But any grandfathering rights it had would be lost. It would be converted back to a single family use now.
That's fine.
I know there's nobody in the audience because it's clear, so we have no abutters to speak for or against it. I will read the letter from Mr. Babola, our building inspector, on this one as well. I called him last minute today. Didn't mean to get to him last minute, but I was just thinking about it. We used to get these letters and we haven't been, so I asked him to do that, so he got right back to us, so I appreciate that. This particular case is unusual in nature as the proposed work and use of the property actually goes from pre-existing non-conforming to a proposed conforming use, which is what I'm telling you. The existing use as a garage is lawfully non-conforming, and the owners propose to finish off the interior and exterior of the building so it can be used as a dwelling. All renovations to the building are proposed to be done without changing the existing footprint of the building. I've driven past the property, and proposed alterations are clearly in keeping with the neighborhood and I would think that the neighbors would not be in opposition to these improvements. I agree with Mr. Bobola. Are there any questions for the applicant? Anybody want to move forward?
I make a motion to pass.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve the change of use from a garage to a single-family dwelling. All in favor? Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen.
That concludes our two cases this evening. Do we have any future business that we need to have a meeting
Not
for?
currently.
Okay, so we will not plan a meeting at this time for next month. As the cases come in, I will notify you guys if we need to set another date. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Gentlemen.